Welcome back to the Sunday Sports Extra. With the high school baseball playoffs right around the corner, momentum is everything. My next guests were co-district champions in District 21 3A with Bridge City, but those Silsbee Tigers beat those Cardinals yesterday in a one-game duel to get the top playoff seed from the district. Joining me now, Silsbee baseball head coach Michael Nelson and his entire team. Coach, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
First of all, go back to yesterday. How big of a win was that for your club?
It was a big win. Anytime you beat Bridge City, they're hard to beat. I mean, they're really hard to beat. They're a good team, very well coached. And it's going to be big for us to get that bye, get a little rest. We had to play 3 games in 3 days, so that's definitely going to help us out.
That Bridge City-Silsbee rivalry, as a fan, was unbelievable to watch. Every game was close, or it'd be a shootout like it was on Saturday. What makes that rivalry now so good?
I'm not sure. I guess they're a good team, and you know, we're just happy to beat them. Whatever it takes to beat them, we're happy we got through it.
You have a team like Bridge City in your district. You're heading into the playoffs. How does it help you guys heading into the postseason, having a team like that was on your heels all season long?
It kind of helps us to step our game up, especially in practice. It basically, how Coach says it, we practice with a chip on our shoulder through the entire season. And when we see Bridge City, we do whatever we can possible, hit, we field. I mean, we do everything we can to make sure that we're a step ahead of them every game.
It was a one-game playoff for that top seed in the playoffs and the bye. Mm-hmm. So it was a playoff game. Do you think you have a little bit of an advantage now compared to other teams because you've already had that playoff-type experience?
Yes, I believe we do. Like Coach said, Bridge City is really good, and they really show us what we're going to be facing in the playoffs. So, I mean, we now got to go, keep the chip on our shoulder, work hard in practice, and see where it gets us in the playoffs.
I want to recap your season so far. 12-1 in district, 24-5 overall. At the start of the year, Coach, did you think you guys would have this good of a regular season?
Well, to tell you the truth, I scheduled pretty tough this year. You know, we didn't really play very many, 2As or anything like that. Everybody we played were 3As and 4As. All 3 of our tournaments were tough. So, I knew we had the opportunity and the chance to do it, but I'm very pleased with where we're at right now.
Silsbee has done well this year in football, basketball, baseball. What's in the water up in Silsbee?
It's just everybody works to better themselves every day. I mean, it's not just what we do during athletics or at practice. You see kids up there every day. Whatever sport they're focusing on, they're there working all the time. Out of practice, during the summer. It's just everybody's always working.
You guys obviously have good team chemistry. You were joking before we came out on set. I can't repeat half the things that you were talking about. But how important is that to have as players?
Oh, it's good. I mean, when you can joke around and be yourself with your team, it's basically like having a bunch of brothers. I mean, it's awesome, especially on the bus and stuff when you relax before a game. It's great to be able to joke around.
You mentioned the experience that you already have had in the playoffs recently. How much does that help this year's team?
I think it'll help us a lot. Last year, we had a very disappointing loss against Belleville. We just kind of picked a bad day to play our worst game. And I think we're going to learn from that, and, it's going to help us out a lot this year, I think.
I'll get you guys out of here on this last question. What's the new goal for this team? How far can these Tigers go?
Just
Austin. That's what we're aiming for.
We aim for Austin. I mean, our tactics and especially practice, it stays the same. Practice with a chip on our shoulder and just do anything we can to get better than yesterday.
Well, best of luck. If you guys go to Austin, you're welcome right back here on the show, and we'll get more space next time.
So, thrilled we see you.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach, thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Guys, best of luck in the playoffs, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.